Guys, and welcome back in. Today we're going to be spawning in on Midwich. Now this is a duo queue game. I'm with one of my teammates. So this being said, I'm upstairs right away and I need to know where the killer is, who the killer is, and what generators to work on. Realistically, I want to save the generators that are not indoors and work on the ones that are, well, technically I want to work on the ones indoors and save the ones that are in the street. Because if I work in one that's inside one of these little rooms, it's going to help us out a hell of a lot more. These jungle gyms are very unsafe and very easy for a killer to be able to loop and mind game around as a basic 115% movement speed. They won't even require a bloodlust or a hinder penalty like a clown or a Freddy. Now already I could tell you it's not a Freddy based on the fact that we look in the bottom left hand side of the screen, we're going to be able to see nobody's falling asleep. Therefore we know we're not dealing with that. I haven't heard any wells, so I don't think I'm dealing with a plague. I haven't seen any bear traps, so I'm not dealing with a trapper. I haven't heard any pig jigsaw boxes, therefore chances of versing a pig highly unlikely because I'm in one of the corners of the map. They generally spawn very far away. They're pig jigsaw boxes, so you'd expect one in each corner. I should be able to hear it if it was upstairs or downstairs. I don't know if I'm versing a stealth-based killer. If I am, Ghostface, Wraith are options. If I'm not, I should have a 32-meter terrorities. I'm already halfway through a generator. We're versing a Michael Myers. He can't be behind me. There is a way up to my left, but he has to break 2 walls to get through. Breaking 2 walls is a very loud animation as well, so I know. So I am versing a stealth-based killer. Let's talk about Myers. Myers has a 0-meter heartbeat in tier 1 until he enters chase. When he enters chase, meaning a survivor is running, he has an 8-meter heartbeat. Otherwise, when not in chase, it's a 0-meter heartbeat. In tier 2, he has a 16-meter heartbeat, moving at 115% movement speed. He basically has modern abuse and modern abuse already built in on him, as opposed to a trapper who has a 32-meter terror radius at 115% movement speed. Now, the killer can run modern abuse as well, and if Michael Myers chooses to do that, we're going to be looking at an 8-meter heartbeat. There is also an add-on referred to as the Rabbit, and the Rabbit allows you to reduce your heartbeat by 26% in stage 2. If he's reducing his heartbeat by 26% of 8, he has a 6-meter heartbeat while in stage 2. If he's not, he should have about a 12-meter heartbeat. Otherwise, we might be looking at something called the J Memorial add-on. The J Memorial will allow you to stalk survivors at a much quicker, moderately faster rate. Now, if he's going to be stalking there, I'm going to be leaving earlier. Fun fact about Michael Myers that people don't know, Michael Myers stalks faster the closer he is to a survivor. Unlike other killers, well, he's going to go for that. He's not going to keep chasing me. Unlike other killers like Ghostface who stalk at... I want to go back in. I want to play smarter here and get that generator completed. Ghostface stalks at 2.5 seconds when leaning, regardless how far away a survivor is, as opposed to Michael Myers, the closer he is to a survivor, the faster he's going to stalk. I want to play a little safer here. Jeff's going to be in trouble. We're going to find out if he has Infectious Fright in a second. He doesn't. If he picks him up, that's knockout though. Notice the aura disappear. Alright, so he's got knockout. He's going for a slug here. That is also Tinkerer. He has no heartbeat when chasing. No, it's not. It's Dark Devotion. He has Dark Devotion because he hit his Obsession and he came straight for me. I need to find a pallet yesterday. This is a very bad pallet to work with. I need to just go for it. Now he has the Rave Michael Myers visual bug, which is when he has his arm in the air. Oh, he called my bluff. He called my bluff. I could have vaulted it. It probably would have been the safer option. It's just unfortunate knowing he has knockout, knowing he has Dark Devotion. It's a very unsafe jungle gym. I had no window. You'll notice I instantly ran to the left-hand side of the screen because I was hoping there was a window before I started that loop. Knowing he's got knockout, we got another generator completed for it, but they won't know where the slug is unless I had Kindred or unless they both had Empathy, because Empathy has unlimited range. They're both running to a killer right now, which is going to be bad for them. Now he's just going to walk around the corner and stalk, I'm guessing here. Did he get seen? He didn't get seen. The killer went right past the ace waiting in the corner. I know where the slug is, so what do you think I'm going to do when I get saved right now? I'm going to run straight in for him, and I'm going to heal him. I'm going to ask Ace to come with me. We're going to go pick up the slug. Now, I can't tell if the killer is chasing my teammate based on the fact that the slug is the obsession. I don't think the killer has pop because he never regressed the generator. This is the window I was looking for in the other room. I do get turned around a little bit still on this map, but as you can see, we are all trying to learn. Taking a double group heal is good. We'll get the gen done. There's going to be one generator left. He's only got one hook. The issue here is he's running knockout and he's looking for a slug kind of build. If he was doing that with his Dark Devotion, he'd probably be better off rather than having Dark Devotion, having a perk called Infectious Fright and having a longer tier 3. Not necessarily a... He's on the opposite end of the wall then. Nice, that went pretty well for me. I get a dip, we get the generator completed. I'm going to go through the library. I've got to be quiet for a sec because, you know, a library. Alright, now we're out of the library. We're looking for a generator downstairs, preferably in the middle to my left. That way there's still some pretty strong jungle gyms I can work with. Already popped his tier 3. Having aftercare completely counters his ability to knock out. There is no generator. There it is. I was like, there's no generator out here. I couldn't see it. There's generally one that always spawns outside. Now, if you do there's a little Easter egg on this map, and if you do generators in a correct order, it'll open the bell tower, and there's always a little chest in there. Now, I was told the bell tower drops good loot. The first time I did it, I got a key. It was a broken key. So I haven't done it ever since. That being said, what do we know? This guy's down through knockout, and he's not nearby. He is not the obsession, so the killer still has a heartbeat. If he was the obsession, the killer wouldn't have a heartbeat, and I would be a little bit more intimidated to work on the generator knowing he's tier 3. That being said, you see how the bar's flashing in the bottom left? That means he's either being healed or he's been picked up. If he's being healed, that means Uncharted is healing him, which would be incorrect, so Uncharted's unaccounted for, most likely working on objective. So you can kind of track using that ability, much like was unlucky timing on that skill check. Wow, there's 2 generators out here. I don't think I've ever seen 2. I reckon he'll go in and regress that. I want to go upstairs, but I'm on the wrong side of the map. Oh, no, I can go up through here. I'm going to go upstairs and look through third person, and then see if he's down there, or regress my gens and make a play on what I want to do. I don't want to be caught in the open against the Michael Myers. So we got 2 generators in the middle of the courtyard, meaning he is more likely to be where? Sorry? In the courtyard. Oh, hey, bud. Alright, he's more likely to be in the courtyard. I don't really want to be down here if I'm telling you the truth. We've got 2 people working on 2 different freaking generators. I'm going to go for the one that's nearly done. He's very close. We heard the heartbeat. I'm going to go work over here very quickly. This is not safer than the other loot. It does have a pallet though. Keep in mind, when Michael Myers stalks, he has no collision, and you can move through him. No, you don't want to go out there, bud. I would love to know where the last gen is, but I don't know. I can see the other guy and how he's playing. Oh, wow, he's chasing me. I didn't think he'd chase me. I didn't see the safe pallet on the opposite side either. Really looking for that stalk. Let's just medium vault this or slow vault it, see what he does. Try and crouch in the corner and hide. I can't really do much here. He could just stalk me in a really bad area. He's looking so hard for his tier 3, so I'm going to keep walking through everything, yeah? Made a mistake. Let's capitalize off it and go. He saw me leave then. See what he does with that info. Is he coming through here? He's not. He's so confused. He's going to see the scratch marks. I'm looking for the adrenaline plate to burst to the other door. Very dangerous going from door to doorway against the Michael Myers. He went back out to the courtyard, but it was a little slow. Now, I know he got a bit of prep on me too. He should be right here to my right-hand side, I'm thinking. Alright, we still got our pallet available. Found the hatch. This is a pretty good side room, not gonna lie. A lot harder for him to mind game these kind of loops. A lot safer than the other indoor ones. Now, there are small loops here, but there are a lot of loops. Keep that in mind. We got 1 pallet here. We got 1 pallet to the right. Then we have a god pallet. I will probably open this door rather than 99ing it, so he doesn't keep us prep and use that to us at a later point in the trial. Even though the game is nearly over, rather than 99ing the door, I think that's a more smart play. Because if he pops his tier 3 now, we can outweight him. If he pops his tier 3. Somebody to the right-hand side. He needs to leave the room. Not going to break it because he'll just come through the door. Don't give him stalk. Oh, wow, what's around here? Oh, I've never seen this little area before. Oh, sugar. I didn't realize how far out I had to run. Anyways, that's going to be an informative game against the Michael Myers on a map that I haven't done a lot of, Midwich, as Survivor. I know it wasn't great. I know it went down early, but I hope you guys can still understand the value of going for certain situations, of how to counter how to counter knockout, when to apply pressure in certain areas. Let's see how this other guy's going. Michael Myers has popped tier 3. He's going to go for the Bloodlust play here. He has to. Notice how my teammate's walking? The reason he's walking is he's resetting Bloodlust. If he runs, the killer builds Bloodlust, and he needs to be smart. Now, he doesn't know that there's a safe pallet all the way around the corner to the left. Killer's running out of time and choices. That's the hatch to your left, but he didn't hear it, and the killer's going to be able to lunge and hit him in the back. That's because he called the bluff too many times on that one loop. Hatch open to his left, which I heard. I don't think he knew where it was. That being said, there's going to be a hook right beside the exit gate. There generally is. You can hear the hatch on the right. but unfortunately that is going to be the end for Ace. Now, he did a good play with walking to counter the Bloodlust, but he didn't know there was a safe pallet around there to the left. He had the other sidestep pallet, and he never broke line of sight, and he just stood there giving the killer the last, which was really bad. I'm guessing that was because he didn't know that pallet was there that we physically saw. So we would have played that a little bit differently, but regardless, that's a GG's well played. If you guys are watching this one over at YouTube, I do informative, educational, Dead by Daylight, Survivor, and killer content 5 days a week over at Twitch if you guys want to pop in and tune in and help me teach some new people about the game. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the fog in the next video.